Okay, y'all, we finna do what I like to call, we about to get some prison straightening, okay? Now, I'm an ex-convict, been free for about 14, 15 years. Now, I've been hearing and seeing these videos floating around the internet talking about Carmelo Anthony is going to get turned out by some white gangs in prison, or some white boys going to do A, B, C, and D. Let's stop. I'm here to set the record straight, okay? I done did it all. I done seen it all to the maximum in prison. So I can tell y'all exactly what's going to happen. Not one white boy, not one white man, not one white gang member, not one white organization is going to lay a finger on Carmelo Anthony. And I'm going to tell y'all why. Do y'all really think that the black gangs, the black religious organizations, the regular black man walking them yards is going to allow another race to put their hands on Carmelo Anthony? It don't work like that. Now, I want y'all to check this out. This is me speaking from the perspective of prison. A lot of y'all ain't gonna understand it, so don't take what I say personally, okay? Because there's a difference between the real world out here and in prison. Two whole different worlds. So if you too sensitive to understand what I'm saying, then go to prison and get your head bust to the white meat, and you will figure out what I'm talking about, okay? Now, what Carmelo, and you know, this ain't even about what he did and what he didn't do, okay? What this is about is I'm responding to these videos where these dudes is Carmelo gonna get turned out. The white man gonna be making him grab the bed sheets. That's not gonna happen. And I'm gonna tell y'all why. In prison, there's rules and regulations. And in Texas, it's still segregated, okay? So he ain't even gonna be around the white guys of that type of caliber that y'all talking about. But even if he was around them, it still wouldn't matter, because the blacks is gonna hold him down regardless. And then y'all gotta look at it like this too. What I'm about to say, I don't feel this way personally, okay? Personally, I don't give a damn, okay? Because I am an ex-convict. I still battle with things. I still do wrong in life, okay? So I'm not passing no judgment. But this is just for the audience and my perspective. There's some black guys, right, that's in prison that's going to feel like, congratulations, good job, we up on the scoreboard. Now, I don't feel that way, okay? I value our human life. So let's get that understood, right? But there's some black people and black men that's in prison and out here in the free world that feel like, good job, Carmelo, good job. We up on the scoreboard. Finally, right? Y'all let me know how y'all feel about that in the comment section. And again, y'all, don't shoot the messenger. I'm just giving y'all the message. And again, let me resay that again. Do I feel that way, that we up on the scoreboard? Do I feel like, congratulations, Carmelo? No, I don't. And I'm not going to tell y'all my reasons. But y'all tell me how y'all feel about that statement, right? Nevertheless, let's keep it moving. So I'm seeing also people trying to criticize his parents. The Bible tells us that raise a kid. You have to raise your child and teach him certain things so he'll keep that as an adult. But we all know this. You can teach a kid to be righteous and good when they're in your home, but as soon as they walk out your door, it's a whole different ball game. Right? I keep seeing people talking about, oh, they blew the money on big houses. They blew the money on this. They blew the money on that on the GoFundMe. So what? And so what? That's what's wrong with y'all. Y'all always pocket watching. Y'all always worried about what somebody else is doing. Mind your business. If they want to spend that money on houses and cars or whatever, so what? Okay, and so what? Let them. It's just so despicable how everybody always trying to be in somebody else's business. And then they go say, oh, well, Donta, you in people's business. Let me tell y'all something. I am a social media entertainer, okay? I didn't want to I tell prison stories, all right? I tell prison stories. I didn't want to have to cover this, but I'm getting so many emails and so many people reaching out to me, Donta, we need your voice. And guess what? It's just not black people neither. It's white people. It's Latinos that's reaching out to me because I have a huge audience, right? And they say, what's your opinion about this? What's your opinion about that? So I'm giving my opinion. And my opinion is this. Overall, nothing is going to happen to Carmelo Anthony when he go to prison. Why? Because there will be a race riot that will pop off if something happened to him. If another race even think about putting their hands on him, it's going to go down. I know this because I'm a prior ex-convict and I did so much time in prison, so I can tell y'all exactly what's going to happen. Now, they can be froggy and leap if they want to, but there will be consequences behind them actions. You can believe that, okay? As far as the parents go, Carmelo Anthony parents, I say prayers for them because their son is going into the belly of the beast in the jungle. Do you know how many dudes I done stabbed in prison? Do you know how many times I done had to bag dudes down? Huh? Prison is not a place. You know, people say that they wish, a lot of people I notice in the comment section be wishing the worst on people. Wishing the worst on people. And one thing y'all got to understand and look at, Carmelo Anthony is a child. He's a kid going into the belly of the beast. And for what I keep hearing, he's from the suburbs. He ain't street, he ain't hood. So he ain't got that prison mentality. When I first got locked up, I stabbed 3 people in 1 month. 3 people in 1 month. Because I'm not an ugly motherfucker, right? I ain't saying I'm the finest thing around, but I'm not ugly. And there's some motherfuckers in there that been locked up for so long that they'll look at you and be like, man, he got soft features. And this is why I have to whip out that sword of justice and get to applying pressure. I don't know if Carmelo Anthony got that in him. Well, I can't say that. And no disrespect. But I guess he do got that in him to pull out that sword of justice to get the poking. I'm telling y'all, I don't know. I can't sit up here and say, was he right? I can't say, was he wrong? I'm neutral. I'm 100% neutral on what he did. Y'all let me know in the comment section. How do y'all feel about what I said? Especially for the black people in the comment section that's saying we up on the scoreboard. Congratulations, Carmelo. How do y'all feel about that? Let me know in the comment section because I'm getting a lot of emails and a lot of calls and text messages saying we up on the scoreboard. So y'all let me know how y'all feel about that. All right. And one last thing before we go. I want y'all to know something. Okay. Jesus is Lord. And that's all I'm going to say about that. With that, y'all, I'm starting a new show in the fall. I got my Amazon wish list pinned at the top of the comment section. And this is just for my supporters. I'm starting a dating show, right? In the show that's called Finding Bigfoot in the Dog Man in the Appalachian Mountains. But I need some more equipment. So I need for y'all, my supporters, to go to my Amazon wish list, which will be pinned at the top of the comment section and in the description. And pick something in there so we can get this started. All right. With that, y'all, this is your big partner, Donta. Let me know how y'all feel about this video in the comment section.